Well, we're starting to hear more local reaction now following Congress's passing of the PACT Act, which will widely expand health care resources and benefits to those exposed to burn pits and other toxins in war dating back to Vietnam. Isabel Garcia joins us now live from a VA outpatient clinic in Rochester about what this could mean for local vets. Isabel.
Yes, good evening, Adam. This has been a long time coming, with advocates for veterans' health pushing for this type of legislation to get through Congress for well over a decade now. Now, the PACT Act is expected to impact more than 3 million veterans across the country with these new added benefits. It adds conditions related to burn pit and toxic exposure, including hypertension, to the Department of Veterans Affairs list of illnesses that have been incurred or exacerbated during military service. But with this passage, the question of when veterans who need this care and urgently will be able to seek it still remains. Executive Director of the Rochester AM Vets, a national nonprofit supporting veterans across the country, Joe Shenley, tells me since it's taken so long for the bill to go through, the VA nationally has had time to prepare. He says claims are expected to be filed as early as next week. However, delays should also be anticipated. I also spoke today with a local veteran who was exposed to toxic burn pits during his time serving in Afghanistan. He describes the physical impacts he's been dealing with for years now, truly demonstrating the need for this kind of care.
Regular PT and PT tests, I would find myself like gasping for air, and it got pretty bad. One time I actually passed out from it, and then I would get weird things on my skin, like weird growths and stuff, and they'd get infected. I have like MRSA and have to go to the hospital a lot.
Things could slow down. We could see claims backlog getting to 6 months again, things like that. I guess the positive in there is that if you were to file a claim today and it took 6 months, you would get retroactive. So you would, if you were receiving compensation for your disability, you would get paid for that entire 6 months while you were waiting for the claims process.
And Joe Shenley, you just heard from there, is urging any veterans who may be experiencing any type of impacts, respiratory illnesses, anything like that, any concerns, to reach out to the VA just to start that process of getting an appointment and getting on the books to get that care. For now, we'll send it back to you in the studio. Reporting live in Rochester, Isabel Garcia, News 8.
All right, Isabel, thank you. President Biden, we're told, was watching the passage of the PACT Act last night. He has said he will sign the legislation when it gets to his desk for final approval.